Afternoon, here with Olympian Amy Wilson-Hardy, just doing a quick Q&A with us after dropping off an Olympic shirt that she brought back from Rio. First off, we have a question from Pip Bryant. What was your training regime on and off the pitch in the run-up to the Olympics?
So on the pitch we've got a mixture. We trained 4 times a week as a squad, and then a few extra sessions on our own. Every day would involve a field session with team runs and team plays and kind of ironing out really small details that we needed to get right. And then there'd always be speed within the week, strength, and lots of conditioning because we need to do lots of running. When we got to Rio, it slightly tapered down and it was very much team-based focus, lots of team runs. And again, looking at those really small details, because hopefully at that stage you know most of what you need to do. Off the pitch, there's lots of meetings and kind of analysis, mainly on ourselves, and the focus was us as opposed to other teams because we play them all so much. But yeah, still looking at those details like line out, scrums, kick-offs, that we can get a bit of extra information on the other teams.
Brilliant. One from Wendy Dingle. What will you be doing now with rugby, and what do you see as your next challenge?
At this point in time, exactly, I'm having a bit of a relapse, slowly building my way back into doing a bit of training, but letting my body recover. I will be going back to playing 15s, back to playing at Bristol, and then at the end of summer 2017, you've got the 15s World Cup coming up in Ireland, so that will be a big focus for me this year.
Awesome. One from Sandy Ward. What do you think we can do to encourage more girls into playing rugby, and what would you say to girls thinking about playing?
I think the Olympics and the coverage we got was a massive step forward, because actually it put it on terrestrial television, what we do, because previously it's been really hard to kind of see us play, I think. And judging from some of the amazing messages from home, we've hopefully inspired lots of little girls to get involved, so that's fantastic. But now it's just kind of getting on that bandwagon and keeping the exposure high and keeping the awareness of the game out there, so that girls are aware that it's the game they can play and also can aspire to be in the Olympics. I think that's a massive thing. I think as growing up as a kid, it wasn't in the Olympics for me, and every kid longs to kind of be in the Olympics. So the fact that rugby now is, and that's something to aspire to, hopefully that will help. But yeah, for all girls thinking about it, I would say give it a go. There's no harm in trying. If you don't like it, that's fine, you can stop, but hopefully you'll love it as much as I do, and you can see some more future Worthing players go through the setup and play for England or whatever.
Lovely. On to the next one from Nigel Dewey. Would you like to come and run a coaching session for the girls section?
100%. I've been pretty busy the last few months, but now hopefully I have a bit more time, so hopefully see me down here in a few months or something.
One last one. What's your 100-metre time, and who's the fastest player in the ladies Team GB squad?
So I haven't run 100 metres timed since I was about 13 or 14 in athletics at school, but I think it was around 12.4 then. However, I've had a few ankle operations, so I'm not sure how fast I'd be. So fitness testing, we're normally 10 metres and 40 metres we get time for. I'm not sure on my figures, so I'm not going to say. Jasmine Joyce, our little Welsh player, is probably the quickest over 100, but I'd say I'm up there. Give her a run for her money.
Brilliant, thank you, Amy. We ran a competition for people to win a Raiders season ticket. We had over nearly 300 entries, so I've got a bucket full of names here. If you could pick one out and then announce the winner.
The winner is Nigel Dewey.
Nigel Dewey, perfect. Thanks, Amy.
Okay.